you began a sexual relationship with the defendant in August of 2022 when you were how old?
I was 21.
Did he ever talk about his relationship with his wife, Christine Banfield?
Sometimes it would come up in our conversation and he would talk about it.
Did he ever talk about getting a divorce with her?
No, he basically said divorce was not an option.
So he didn't want to get divorced. Did he tell you what he wanted to do?
Yes.
What did he say?
He mentioned his plan to get rid of her. He said he wasn't going to hire anybody because that is something that throughout investigation can be discovered easily. And that he had heard of a website called Fat Life. The website is for BDSM, people that like that kind of stuff, and he said we would be able to find somebody that plays like aggressive.
Was Christine home or not home when the two of you used Fat Life?
She was home.
Always?
Yes.
Why?
Because he always mentioned for us to make sure to log in on that account when she was also home. So it would have, throughout the investigation, it would have been very clear that like whenever she was using the profile, she was home, and yeah.
What did he know about an investigation? There hadn't been one yet.
He knew eventually we would have one investigation.
What specifically did he tell you about that?
Well, he knew that we needed to have some alibis.
What did you see when you went inside the bedroom?
When we first get into the bedroom, I could see that the bed we have in the master bedroom was kind of tall, and so from my point of view, all I could see was like Joe. At the moment I knew it was Joe, like on top of Christine, in a way I'll describe holding her down. Brendan said he yelled, "Police officer," and Christine's first reaction, that was the first time I heard she say anything at that point. Then she yelled back at Brendan, saying, "Brendan, he has a knife." And yeah, that's when Brendan first shot Joe. Joe was laying there and did that for me to grab a towel.
What did you see Brendan do next?
When I was bringing him the towel, he got on top of her, and that's when I first saw him stab her with a knife.